What's up, guys? It's Cyan. We're back, and this is American server. Anyway, I don't know why I did that voice, but we're gonna get in. We're gonna look at it. They had a lot of stuff actually that they pretty much put into this patch, so we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna talk about a few things. And I'm still annoyed with the whole Tendo thing, but I'm gonna explain why I'm not that annoyed at the end of this. I know you're gonna be like, what? But whatever. Alright, Treasure of the Sage. Alright, here's something interesting about the Treasure of the Sage. For the first time, I have never ever actually seen Hokage Minato in here. I've seen Jonin Minato, because you see like Minato, Namikaze. So I've never seen the Hokage in the Treasure of the Sage. Like, there he is, bam. So he's probably going to be like 200 per piece or something like that. I'm not going to go in there, but he's probably going to be something like that. I've never seen him in there. I've always seen Jonin. I don't know why they are insisting on running the Hokage Minato like it's some type of god card, but god ninja or something like that. It's just really not. But for those of you who are a collector and you're crazy enough and you want to actually spend money on that, yeah. But you see, everything else is par for the course, and other than Minato being in there, yeah. So we have the mystery fruit, as you can see right here, fixed drop of 30,000 coins, medium level refinement. Next level is seal scroll, 5 of them, for magic hammer. And I'm saying add to that too, and then the key pack right here. So I just never liked the mystery fruit. I like it better when they put like parts for like your ninja tools and stuff like that. I like that better. All right, crazy slots right here. You see right here, if you get the jackpot, you get Tsunade, 80 pieces of her. If you get the second one, the diamond, you get Itachi Uchiha Susanoo fragment, 1 fragment. GG. Third place is 3 fruits of the same kind. You get the highest prize with fruit. Fourth is the 2 diamond, another like they say, a different symbol. Fifth is a different symbol, and 6 is the combination of 3 symbols. You pretty much, like, I'm looking down right here for people who actually won stuff, and I don't see anything too cool. But I don't really think anybody's gonna attain Itachi Uchiha. That's just like that. I don't think that's the Susa. No, the Susa. No, I don't think it is anyway. But if it is, grats. But it's probably not. So we're just gonna leave it at that. All right. So you have the group purchase, which basically, you see there's not too many people who have bought the group purchase right now. It's at this level. It's not even up to 50 people yet. You get first one, you get seal fragments. The second one, you get 8 fragments. The third one, you get a seal scroll. And right, as you can see right here, low level refinement gift pack. All right, so you get a fixed drop of Summoning Scrolls 10, which is pretty good. And then you get a random drop of Sage Naruto 5, Danzo 5, and then Purification Runes, Protection Runes, 04 Defense, Resistance, Seal, Summoning Scroll, Advanced Refinement, and coupons. And the one over here is a fixed drop, as you can see, 40 seal scrolls, which I'm looking. And a random drop. I'm looking to see if that's kind of worth it, but I'm like, you get a random drop of a seal scroll, a summoning scroll, 05 defense, magic hammer, advanced refinement, rune 1. All right, we're just gonna let this. All right. So the total spending rebate, which I used to not like this, and let me clarify this. I still don't like it. But with that said, with these put in and stuff like this, like, nah, I still don't like it. I still don't like it. As I'm talking about, I still don't like it. This is just too much money, and like, I don't think that he's really worth that. Like, how many of these? Like, again, I hate to do this to North America, but how many of these you see used in China? None. You don't see them at all. At all. So like, they could have put. What I would have did, I would have put Itachi, or I would put Sasuke, or even Minato or something like that. I think Minato's been there already, or even Tsunade. Like, nobody's using this in game, so yeah. Alright, so we have great plates. I know you're telling people not to spin on stuff. I tell people not to spin on properly, so get the fuck over it. I tell people how to spin properly. You don't like that shit, that's just tough, because stop trying to jerk people. Anyway, you have the great plates, and you can just go in again. Like, you guys, you know, this is not a new event. Just go in right here, spin your keys, and then you have Tobirama, just a piece of Tobirama. What's in here? This is just Magatama, and you have a seal and all this. Like, this is alright. I have no problems with this. And you have Sinjo parts like this, you know, use chances and everything. As you get more and more keys, you can just keep going up. So if you feel the need, if you want Tobirama, although I don't know anybody who would go so far out their way for Tobirama, but if you want him, he's right here. Like, there's a lot. This is a pay to win week for North America. It just is. It just is. I know you free to play casuals, man. You know, you like, come on, man, give me something. But it just is. It's a hardcore casual. It's a hardcore pay to win week. Right here you have the daily gift packs, which is 20,000 coins, common exquisite box, and you can recharge, but whatever. And you have 50,000 common uncommon exquisite box, and then you have the rare exquisite box. Then you have the runestone event, which is basically as you get cave keys and get rune stones, you get extras, as you can see down here. So you get 50, you get that. And you get 10 cave keys. You go to 200, you get 23 and a purification rune. You get 28 and 9 purification runes, 8 protection runes. At 1000 you get 30, 10 purification runes, 10 protection runes, level 4 attack Magatama, and 20,000, which you're just a G if you just decide to do all that. Like, good God. 35 keys, 12 protection runes, 12 purification runes overall, level 5 Magatama, and the monthly pack, which is bam bam bam. You should always have the monthly pack. And then you have the character plates, which, as you can see right here, it's not that bad stuff. You got the keys up in here, you got Katsuchi and a seal scroll, which is kind of high, but yeah. So that's a lot of worth. All right, so the big elephant in the room is ultimate training. You can do it. And Wajunsu, the YouTuber, just got red chakra. Congrats to you. Alright, so I actually did not want to do this fight. I thought Das may have had done this already, but it's okay if he hasn't. Let's go in. They should be able to take him out. Alright, so here's how you do. I guess you can call this a little bit of a guide. You can call this a little bit of a guide. We won't look at this. We'll go to China, so I can show you better in China right now. Let's go in right here. Here's how you do these. This first one is initiative. The second one is survival. The third is power, which basically means that you have to DPS and blitz out. Alright, for the first one, initiative, you gotta be faster. And there's a rule of thumb when it comes to this. If you are not within a certain power for what they want, and in the first one, they don't really show you the power. I'll show you. It's kind of, for no reason, it's like this. They don't really show you the power. But what they do is they show you the initiative. So that's basically what's going on right here. Alright, first let's see if that ended so I can give you a better look. Alright, confirm. Alright, so there we go. See right there, that's your recommended initiative that you need to have. If you are not under that, if you're not over that, you are probably going to get beat majority of the time. If you are close to it, somewhere like around, I want to say, somewhere at least like maybe 2300, something like that. What you will end up noticing in this system is, as you get closer to the number, you start taking less damage. And this is just basically the same system as all the other games that they have when it comes to power, but it's just a little bit altered when it comes to this. So The closer you are, if you're over the initiative, you do extra damage to this team. Like I'll just show you. Das, I hope you don't mind because you should be fast enough. I have faith in you. All right, they are clearly faster, and you see that, of course they have a little bit of a level advantage, but that really doesn't matter when it comes to the system. Now you see how much damage I did right there. Like that's a lot of damage right there for no reason. But the reason for that is because I'm so far over the initiative cap for this that I do extra damage to the actual team. Now, with that said, we're going to actually keep this a little bit in mind, and you can actually break the system a little bit. If you have certain teams that lock down, that you have a good team that locks down, or have a good team that heals, you can kind of break the system a little bit. Like if you have like 2 healers or something like that, and you can withstand the extra damage, then you can do just fine with that. Like you can get ahead. You can get ahead basically. Now the same thing when it comes to this, you see recommended power for this, which recommended power. Did he do this already? Oh, it just started at recommended power for that. But anyway, you see it says you need to be at 50,000. Now this is going to start going up as you keep winning. When it gets to a certain point, show you guys. Now you see now with mine, it's above my power, which means I'm going to start taking extra damage towards them, and I'm going to do less damage. That's the way the system works. Now you can cheese this if you get Earth Main and get a pretty tanky team together and just have a whole bunch of shielding and just last long enough that they can't kill you. Say like a Earth Main and a really good healer like Sailor Sakura or Great Ninja War Sakura, and maybe Water Main, and this like the effort make 4 healers, make a 4 healer team along. Along with, I had a 4 healer team before. It was pretty funny, the girls night out team. But that would work here. That would keep me alive for a vast majority. The same thing with the Earth Main team. The same thing for somewhat for a Fire team, but you can't CC the survival teams, so you can't really CC them, and you can't really inflict them. When you hit them with fire, it immediately ticks, and it's gone. You just hit them with that initial tick, and then it's out of there after that. So that's how that works when it comes to survival. As far as coming over here with the power, as you see right here, you need to be within that. So you see I'm a little bit less than what this is. So if I have a very good DPS team that AoEs, I can maybe pull this out by putting fire on all of these, like this constant fire. If I had a constant fire team, I would be able to pull that out, and they wouldn't be able to heal themselves because this is 4 healers right here. But majority of the time, like if you don't do something like that, you can figure out your way around certain things, is what I'm trying to say. But if you get to the point where it's like you just can't do it and you're taking extra damage, try raising your power. Just try raising your power, even if it's not even like a DPS stat, like raising your power up to maybe, like if I were to get to like 53,000, I would start doing more damage to them. That's just the way the system works. It's the way the system works. Is like, don't think about it too hard. It's very simple. Now, when you're all said and done, when you're done doing that, you build up all these coins right here, and then when you build up those coins, what ends up happening is you can just start fighting over here. You get the extra charms, and you get keys to go into your rune stones, and then you also can run the chance of getting Tendo parts. Now, like I was telling people before, it's annoying that in America it only goes up to 76, and here's why. And it kind of, at first, I'm still not happy with this. I want to say I'm still not happy with that. Like if that was the case, they shouldn't have put this out there. They should just put something else out there at this point. You don't put something out incomplete like that, because it's the biggest dick tease in the world. They'll allow people to get to 76 with Tendo, and like some people aren't as lucky in the chases to get pieces or whatever else, and then I'm not sure, but I was told that it was taken out the chases. That's just not fair. There's nowhere else besides the seal scrolls to get Tendo parts. And then you're just gonna get the whole Tendo, and then you're gonna have like Star through Tendo with 76 parts. Where you gonna get the other 24 from? You gonna keep flipping Nintendo? Like that's dumb. That's dumb. That stuff like this is why I say just give it to somebody else, Oasis Games, because you're not doing it right. You're just not doing it right. None of this is supposed to work like this. There should never be a point in any game where people are getting 96% of a character and have to look at it. That is wrong. That's not rewarding anybody like that. And the reason why that's happening is this is incomplete right now in North America, because there's a lot of characters that's on the other side that's not in the game yet in North America, so they can't allow you to go to the higher levels because those characters on the higher levels in the particular in this training don't exist in North America. So that's why we're stuck with that at this point in time. In the future, then you'll be able to finish it out. But for right now, we're stuck that way because you guys, you can't see this stuff. Like there's just characters here over, like, you know, in at a certain point that is just not in North America. So that's why everybody is stuck at 76. And like I said, I just feel that this shouldn't even have been put out then. It's all fine and good, but it shouldn't have been put out because you're just making everybody mad at this point. You make me mad, making everybody mad, because like that's just not fair. So I don't know. What I would do if I was Oasis Games is I would put Tendo parts somewhere else and allow people to get those four pieces. Man, if there was ever a time for you to put a 5-pack Tendo in the fucking store, that would be now. That would be it. That would be it. Put that thing, like, put it up there for $30-$40. That is even acceptable. That's like you paid $30-$40 for Tendo. And damn everybody who's mad about, oh, I paid $1,000 for Tendo. Nobody told your ass to do that, because when I first did a video in this about that particular seal, I said it was not worth it because everybody's gonna get Tendo for free later. So I would hear nobody complain about that now. No, you can't complain about that at all, because you knew. I told you. You didn't want to listen, but I told you that this particular day was going to come where everybody who earned the power is going to get Tendo for free. So none of that, oh, I paid this for no. Oasis, you will make some money and people can't even get mad at it, throw that shit up in the shop. That's how you do it right there. Like let me run this shit, man. Everybody be happy and chilling. I don't know who is doing this right now, but you're bad at it. You're completely bad at it. Just bad all the way around. I wish Tencent would just come and just fire all of them just at this point, man. Oh my goodness, I've never seen something run so terrible in my life. Just I can't. Like, you had such a good week. This was such a good week. Like, you did so good, and then you just fuck it up in the end, man. God. Anyway, that's North America. And like I hate for it to be like that at the end, and that's why I saved it for the end, because it's such a good week, man. I understand free to play, you're mad but it's still a good week. It's not even that bad. It's a good week overall, but just when you get to the end, when you get to training, you're like, dog, who's running this, man? Man, be legendary, y'all.